and Jess.
And in today's episode, we are going to be doing Crazy Ex Stories. We both originally, she was gonna do Crazy Ex Stories and I was gonna do Crazy Best Friend Stories, and we both did Crazy Exes.
Twice the amount of crazy.
So we're gonna break this into 2 episodes. Crazy Ex episode 1 and then part 2 will be the ones I found. To get started, it's been a while. It's been probably 2 weeks since we've done our last episode. We have our little iced maple latte.
Delicious.
It's been probably 2 weeks since we last filmed an episode, so we have a little bit of catching up to do first. What is your like of the week?
My like of the week is I stayed at, I think, my first cabin this weekend. It was so fun. It was my mom's boyfriend's. We went down for Easter weekend. It was super fun. Ever since my mom's been with him, she's been super into guns and everything. So got her gun license and stuff. So they take it down, they have a range there, so we got to try shooting a gun for the first time. So that was super scary. That's my like of the week. We stayed at a cabin. It was super fun. Quite an experience. But yeah, what's your like of the week?
My like of the week is I also went down to visit my family for Easter. We actually ended up hanging out Friday night. The first night I went down, I was like, yeah, I'm so excited to see my Nova Scotia friends. Me and you literally hang out the first night of the
We did.
I got to spend time with my sister. We went up to Halifax for the night. It was a good, wholesome Easter weekend, I'd say.
So I think Easter weekend's kind of our highlight recap.
Yeah, for both of us. What would be your dislike?
My dislike is The Hangover. The Hangover. I've never drank so much in my life than I did this weekend.
That's so not 75 hard of you.
It's not 75 hard is in the past. I don't even care. We don't know her.
We don't know her.
We don't know 75 hard. I'm taking another break till the first nice hot day, which could be any day now.
That could be any day now.
It's like in a week.
I want to add this as a so when I'm rewatching this later on in life, I can remember this. But last night I had a table. Astrological photographers. There's a group of them from around the world, and they were just coming to shoot the solar eclipse that's happening on Monday.
Yes. Oh, wow.
And that's just the coolest thing, just seeing people from around the world have such a cool career. But then, okay, my dislike of the week is trying on all of last year's summer clothes and none of them fitting. And and I know this is a thing that happens to a lot of people. This is your sign to throw them out. Don't hold on to them. Don't hold on to them for when you'll fit into them again. This is your sign to literally just take this as a sign. Just go buy new clothes and don't think about it.
New wardrobe.
Because you will spiral. I spiraled.
It's added to my dislike list too, because where's the lady with the list? Have you ever seen that on TikTok?
Yeah.
The girl with the list.
Yes.
Okay, we need her because the clothes not fitting. Top of the list.
Top of the freaking list.
But I feel it's always because I always fluctuate. My weight goes up over winter because I'm in hibernation mode. I'm not doing anything. I'm not going out or I'm not doing anything. I'm eating. There's so many holidays. There's Thanksgiving, Christmas, there's my birthday, Easter,
big Valentine's Day dinners.
Exactly. So I feel there's so many more food aspects in the winter than there is in the summer.
It's bulking season. It literally is bulking season. And then in the summer, you're out and about more. You're running around. We're getting 20,000 stuffs a day at work.
We are. Patio season's coming soon.
I'm gonna be on patio sweating away all year again. I got heat. Another just getting heat stroke last summer.
No, that's horrible.
That was. Do you remember that?
I do remember that. Another like of the week.
I love that this is random.
There's so much. Normally I have nothing.
Same.
This week I'm bam, bam, bam. Okay, so another like of the week is cruise ship season's coming up here where we're from. So that brings a ton of tourists, people
I
here.
love hearing everyone's stories, what they're doing and where they're from.
I know. I had these southern women come in and they were talking in their southern accents, and I accidentally matched them and I answered them.
Please.
And I was yeah, no problem, or something. I said it really faintly, but they heard it and they laughed at me, and I was okay, I didn't mean to do that. It just happened. But I can't wait. It's April 8th. Yeah,
April 8th.
So exciting.
April 8th is the solar eclipse and the day I'm leaving.
You're leaving on a solar eclipse?
We're gonna be in the sky.
That would look so weird. Oh, I would not fly on a solar eclipse. I don't know why. I just wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared.
I feel just something's gonna happen.
No, don't say that.
I don't
energy for me.
I'm like, I can't, I don't know.
I literally was thinking, I was like, should we like cancel our freaking flight? There's nothing different about it. All it is the moon is in front of the sun. Like, that's it.
What is that gonna look like when you're up in the sky?
The same thing. The moon in front of the sun. But remember, you're not supposed to look at it.
I know.
You have to have glasses. But the planes are giving out glasses, so you can look at them and see it.
Really? Well, what time is your flight at? Because it might not even be
5 a.m.
What time is the solar eclipse?
I don't know.
I feel like it's like at 11 or something, or like in the afternoon. Like, I swear, it's when like the sun's like...
Well, we're traveling all day. We're traveling for 30 hours.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we'll be there for all of it. I feel like we've covered most of our... That's so cute.
Look at his little paw out. He's literally sitting there like this. Purr.
I feel like we've covered most of our updates. Oh, should we just jump into the episode?
Let's jump in.
So right now we're gonna be reading Reddit stories, crazy X story times. I wonder.
Mine get like people like killing themselves.
Oh wow.
Some of them.
Okay, mine are not that bold.
Mine,
so.
I got some that were more so like cheating. I tried to search for more cheating ones, but like, yeah.
What's the word? Is it explicit episode? This is R-rated. Okay.
Can you put noises over like certain words? Or like mute it?
I can find out how to do that.
Okay. And I'll also make sure to try and make this PG. But yeah, this is very explicit video. Okay. All right, crazy X. Let's get into it. I once dated someone for about 3 months before finding out that she had a second personality who she believed hunted demons. It's quite jarring to find out that you're literally dating 2 personalities.
What do you mean?
I've heard so many stories about people with split personalities, and there's a specific movie that I watched. I can't remember the name of it. Split, yes. Oh my gosh. Obviously. Split personalities. But it was so good, and yeah, watch the movie Split if you haven't. But
it's kind of terrifying.
It's really scary. This girl gets like kidnapped or something by this like guy, and
he's
got
like a million personalities.
Literally like 17 or 18 different personalities, and like it's so crazy. But yeah, go watch that. Do you have any opinions on that? Like, just like
no.
It's like what do you even say about that? That's just like crazy. That's so crazy.
So crazy. It's crazy that
I would
like
break up with them ASAP.
Yeah, I'd be like, I want to be dating one person, not 2.
Yeah. I didn't sign up for the buy one, get one free. I told my ex to leave my house after I found out she had cheated. She grabbed a large knife from the kitchen and charged at me with it. I knocked it out of her hands and almost lost a finger in the process. She picked up the knife from the floor and cut herself. It was the deepest cut I've ever seen. I grabbed some paper towel and duct tape and wrapped her arm about 100 times, got her in the car and drove through a snowstorm to a hospital. I dropped her off and told myself I was done with her. Still traumatized from that night.
What was she trying to prove there? I saw a lot of these that were saying like threatened to kill myself or threatened to kill themselves, threatened to hurt themselves, threatened to hurt me.
I feel like it all comes down to like their insecurities and like their fear of abandonment, because like that's the only way I can understand. Is like you get so in love with somebody, you're so scared that they're gonna leave you, that like you will do anything. And if your anything is like, I have to like threaten to like take my life so that you stay with me, like, I'm sorry, but like, would you not feel so weird like dating someone who you like pretty much forced,
it's
like to be with you? Like,
it's like I'm staying with, like, they're staying with me because they're pitying me. Like, that doesn't make sense.
But like, they're so mentally unwell that it probably doesn't even matter to them anyways. Like, those are the type of people that even if you get rid of them in your life, like they're still gonna like stalk you or something. Like, that's the kind of vibes I'm getting from that. So yeah, not a very good story.
We're both like silenced by all these sources.
Like, really no comments. It's a little bit longer. So I dated.
I'm laughing at this.
This one's, I knew you were gonna see that one. Dated a super manipulator, lied the entire time we dated, found out she cheated on me with her boss. Soon after, found out that she was addicted to painkillers when I had to miss work to go pick her up from job where she had a seizure from a mystery pill that she found. Found out the boss wasn't an isolated incident and that she was also having with my neighbor. Randoms from the internet and a 55-year-old sugar daddy and an ex-con who was giving her free pills. Routinely would cause fights with me and attack me physically. I had no choice but to leave when it would happen. So she would hurt herself to get me not to. Signed me up for joint credit cards without my permission and then maxed them to the tune of $10,000 US.
That's like 15,000 Canadian.
Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there, because no way I would be allowing that to happen. I'm sure you need some sort of like signed document. Like there's no way that you can just make a joint account like that, like without the other person present.
Oh, she could forge their signature.
Final straw was when I finally got distance from her. She broke into my house to steal my dogs and smash my family heirlooms. Called the police, and she just openly started punching me in the face in their presence. I got a no trespass order. She married the ex-con who was back in prison. This absolved me somehow of the debt. I think. Either way, it disappeared. What a turn of events. Can we recap that for a second? Because puts him in $10,000 in debt.
Has sex with her boss, an ex-con for... She really has a roster.
The ex
neighbor, the ex, the boss, and him. What is his status?
The guy?
Like, who is he? Boyfriend, husband? Like, what is he?
That was like, they were boyfriend and girlfriends. Like, they were like official. And like,
so she had like a 6-person roster going.
Yeah.
She.
But like, he was the real boyfriend, and like, they were like the side pieces. But like, the ex-con would also give
Okay,
her,
but
like,
what
drugs.
side piece was the best?
I don't know. We'll have to ask her.
This is ridiculous. This dissolved me of my debt somehow. Either way, it disappeared.
Can goes, this absolve me of the debt, I think.
My favorite part is him getting punched in the face in front of the cops.
No, because I'm like, all right, take her away.
like what
can you
I
do?
have no words for any of these stories. These are
I
insane.
haven't looked at yours yet, so I'm like,
No.
I don't even know how things compare. It'll be interesting. I'm kind of glad we did the same ones to just see.
I am
Stuff
too.
like mine are.
Yours are insane.
I even texted you before. I'm like, these are like bad. Friend dated a girl that he was madly in love with, but as the years went by, I witnessed him physically abusing her. Finally, she got tired of this and broke up with him, and after she found a new boyfriend to off her by shooting an arrow at her through the glass door. She didn't get hurt and didn't press charges. You're gonna like arrow me like who are you, Katniss Evergreen? Like, I'm sorry, like what is this? The Hunger Games? What? What is
It's the way you said evergreen instead of Everdeen.
Everdeen? We're not
Literally,
even fixing that, we're leaving that in.
literally a forest.
Evergreen. He tried to off you, and you're like, I just don't want him to go to jail. Like, okay, you're just gonna let him roam free, because like, I'm sorry, like, it's not like he could go buy a gun now or something.
No.
Like, he could just makeshift a little, like
No.
now, like, you're always gonna have like eyes in the back of your head.
No, and I did say, okay, so I'm in a sociology course right now called Marriage in the Family, and there's a section.
Segments of the week. We missed that.
There's a section of it talking about why a lot of the time women don't report abuse to the police. And it is because a lot of the time it does put them in more danger. It puts them in more danger because what are the police going to do? Protect them at all times? No. It can put them at more harm. However, if you're getting shot at through a door with a weapon,
What can you
I'd
do?
say you report it at that point.
One time I was cheated on made no sense. It was first year uni. I was dating a girl casually for like a week, maybe 2, and she was talking about getting more serious. She seemed cool, I was down. Next thing I know, I come home unexpectedly early from class. She's there getting railed on the couch by my roommate. Thankfully, there were only very early feelings, but it just made no sense. She pushed to be exclusive with me and then cheated on me.
Not the roommate.
Not the roommate.
Your roommate is absolute trash.
And, like, she's trash for that, but, like,
But they're
could
also
get over
trash.
that. But, like, the roommate, it's like, I'm assuming that's your friend, too. Like, I'm sorry.
Now you just have to live with them.
Exactly. And I did read a little, like, edit on the bottom. I didn't put it in, but I remember what he said. And he was pretty much saying that he lived with him for the rest of the semester, and just gave him mouth for it, like, for the rest of the semester. He just would not leave it alone. Obviously, who would? And then he ended up moving with a different roommate. But for him, honestly,
Stand your ground.
that is the worst type of roommate. I'm like, if you do that, so what did you expect? You're just gonna be all like nonchalant, like act like nothing happened, just like he has her over to the house and you're just gonna act like you didn't have a shag? Like, come on. Next one. I was dating a guy for over 5 years at that point. He never really let me post him on social media or get into a Facebook official relationship. Found out one day because I posted and tagged him in something, the girl messaged me. She didn't know he had a girlfriend and they were sleeping together for the past 3 months. Mind you, he was having unprotected with both of us. I put all his stuff on the porch of our apartment and never talked to him again. The girl and I are best friends 5 years later.
Okay, see, I love situations like that where the girls end up as best friends.
I have so many, like, just short-term, like, little flings and stuff from when I was younger where that's happened. Like, it's so insane how often it happens. And I'm still friends with the girls. Like,
yep.
Literally, I'm like, you know what? You're on the friend roster. Come on in.
It's like, oh, we have the same taste. Perfect. We're besties.
Awesome. We love toxic men.
You can relate on that. It's like, it's a great building foundation.
It is, because I feel like it brings you so close out of nowhere. And it's like, okay, like, we have the same taste in men, obviously. Like, we're not with him anymore. We're not talking to him, but it's like,
and it's like, if he liked both of you guys, it means you guys will probably like each other.
Exactly right. That, I think, was the last one.
So that is it for Jess's stories. So we're gonna jump into part 2 right after this and read the ones I have. Make sure to go check out the next video for that.
And for Crazy Ex Stories, that's what it's about.